Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. This training, my charger's dying. My ring light is dying already. It's all right. I have the back door open so I can have some natural light. This live training is going to be quick, and I'm going to tell you why. I am tired. I am a week and a half out from having this baby. I normally take a nap every day, but for some reason I felt compelled to come online, to come on Instagram today. This is going to be short. This is going to be sweet. Yes, it's going to be saved onto my page so that you can check it out. Thank you, Busy Being B. But this is going to be short, going to be sweet, and going to be to the point, okay? So I am going to jump right in and get this training started. You knew your people needed you. Yes, ma'am. So hello, everyone. My name is Allison, certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with busy professional women to move them from frustrated with dating to happily married. The way that I do that primarily is through my 6-month coaching program, which is on hiatus right now, The Partner You Deserve, until I return from maternity leave at the end of this year, beginning of next year. And so I've been doing a couple of things to make sure that you guys do not fall too much behind. So before I get into how to vet men, which is today's training, I want to make sure that you guys are staying plugged in because I am going to be MIA, like double MIA, super soon. So again, if you are just coming in, hello. This is the first time that you've seen me go live, especially here on Instagram land. Again, my name is Allison, certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with busy professional women, and I help to move them from frustrated with dating to happily married. The number one way that I do that is through my coaching program, The Partner You Deserve. It is on hiatus right now. I'll be restarting it at the end of this year, beginning of next year. And for you to work with me, all you have to do is comment or DM the word waitlist. Actually, let's go with DM the word because I'm not 100% confident if you were to, let's go with comment or DM the word waitlist. If you are tired of going through another holiday alone, okay? So today's training is talking about how to vet men, okay? I will be fair. I know there are some gentlemen on here. There may be some gentlemen who will join us. This vetting process, Royal Beauty 85, make sure you DM me, okay? Because just in case, I'm not 100% sure if you comment during the live that is going to pop up. So DM me. All right, so today's training is how to vet men. In all fairness, I did a little bit of what's the expression that the kids use? Clickbait. It's not how to vet men, it's how to vet people. This thing works no matter if you're vetting men, women, whatever the identity is, the same process is the same process. So if you are a man and you are coming in, this process is the same. Because contrary to popular belief, people cannot fake the funk for as long as we like to believe that they can. The problem is that many of us are not paying attention and many of us are not asking the most pertinent questions when we're supposed to and how we're supposed to. So let's talk about how do you vet men? How do you vet people on the dating scene? So number one, the first and most important step in how to vet men as you are dating is first, you must be clear on exactly what you're looking for in a romantic relationship. Number one, you must be clear on exactly what you're looking for in a romantic relationship. If there's anybody who feels like being a mod today and you want to put it in the comments, number one, be clear about what you're looking for in a relationship. This is before we're swiping on anybody's app. This is before we are going outside to meet anyone. I need you to be clear on exactly what you're looking for. Why? Because what you're looking for is going to determine the types of questions you're going to ask. What you're looking for is going to determine the decisions that you make. What you're looking for is going to determine what you accept and what you don't accept. Let me explain this in a different way. You guys know I love analogies. If you are looking for a house, you know that you're looking for a house. You don't know how many bedrooms you want. You don't know how many bathrooms you want. You don't know if you require a driveway or not, especially for my New Yorkers who may not be driving, right? You don't know if you have to have a basement. Does it have to be finished? what the backyard is, what the front yard is. If you are unclear on what this house needs to look like, what are the basic necessities of how this house needs to function for you, you're going to have a very hard time finding a house. You're going to have a very hard time working with a realtor. You're going to have a very hard time in your search. When you go to Zillow not going to know what to show you. You're going to get millions of hits. Because if you're not clear on exactly what you're looking for, then you're not going to know what questions to ask. If I don't know that I require 4 bedrooms in my house, then I'm not going to ask how many bedrooms does it have. When I go on Zillow, I'm not going to click the drop down and put 4. If I don't know that I require at least 2.5 baths, I'm not going to ask that question. When I'm on the tour, I'm not going to take the note. So before you can swipe on anybody's app, before you go out socially with friends, you need to be clear right now in your life. What do you want? You need to be honest about that, people. You need to be honest. Many of us are not being honest. Many of us are saying, I'll take something casual, and you know that you don't want that. And then when you say that, or you behave in a way where a casual relationship is acceptable, and that's what you receive back, right? Reciprocation. Now you mad. Who you mad at? Mad at yourself. You need to be extremely clear and honest about what you want out of a romantic relationship. That is the first step in vetting men, is vetting you. What do I want? What is the relationship going to look like? What's the requirement for me? Is it marriage? Do I care about marriage? If I just had a committed relationship where we were open and honest and dedicated to each other, is that enough for me? Or is marriage a must? Do I want something casual? Right? Like, you have to make that decision. Okay. Number 1. So we have that. Before we talk about vetting men, what do you want? What do you require? Number 2, how do you vet men? Now I need you to be clear on exactly what that gentleman must have, what that person must have as a human being, how they have to show up in the world. How they have to show up in the world. Commercial break. The beloved D says, have to watch for certain phrases too, because some men bait and switch. We're going to get to that, right? We didn't even get to the questioning part, right? So the phrases you use, we didn't even get that far, which we will in like step 3. But first, I need you to be clear, right? Like, so before you call the realtor and then you start talking about what your credit score is and what your approval letter looks like I need you to be clear on what your credit score is and what your approval letter looks like. We didn't even get to the potential bait and switch, okay? What to do if a guy that is interested in you but what to do if a guy that is interested in you but you got to rewrite that, girlfriend, because I don't know what that means. Rewrite that for me in a way that I can understand, okay? So, number 2 in vetting. Again, we now need to get clear on exactly what you require out of the person. What do you require out of the person? This person shows up this way on earth with or without you. This is their personality. This is their natural inclinations. These are their interests. This is their drive. This is who they are as a human being, no matter if you're around. I need that to really sink in, right? This is how this person functions in the world with or without you. Why is this important? The stupid thing says I'm on 10%, but it's charging. All right, we got to talk fast. We're almost done, okay? So step 2 in how do I vet men is, how does this person show up in the world as a human being with or without me? Because I don't want anyone to fake the funk. I don't want anyone to pretend that they're someone that they're not. How do they function in the world? What are my requirements? What are the behaviors and traits that this person must seemingly have in order for me to date them? And you need to prioritize that in your top 6. Not top 10, not top 20, not top 50. We're being unreasonable. We're being unrealistic. 80-20 rule, a large majority, 80% of what I require, this person has. The other 20 we could work with over time and people change. Top 6, behaviors and traits, whatever that might be for you. 1, once it's realistic. 2, once you can match it. What does that mean? I've had clients who have told me in my coaching program, I want a guy who's a great communicator because I'm not that good of a communicator. Well, then why the hell would he want you? Right? Like, if you have a man who actually has the skill set to articulate themselves, which is a skill that men don't tend to have, no shade guys, He not going to be want to work with no project. I'm trying to teach you how to do it. Absolutely not. That's unreasonable. Do you have that thing? Can you match that thing? So step 1 in how to vet men, be clear about what you require out of the relationship and be honest. What is a must for you? What is it marriage? Is it a committed relationship? Is it casual? And be honest. Step 2 is, how is this man showing up as a human being? What are the requirements you have? Behaviors and traits. Other things can change. Or other things aren't as important as we like to think that they are. Weight within reason can change. Salary within reason, not a bum, can change. Right? Height, I know y'all love this, is not going to make him love you anymore, be a better partner, show up as a dad. It's not going to work. I didn't say that, you're a 5'11" woman and you got to date a 5'6" guy, but you 5'4", does he really got to be 6 feet, right? Like, what are the things that are a must for your relationship to work? That is step 2 in how to vet men. This is the final step, and then I'm going to let you guys go. This is the final step. This step is a lot easier than what you think. But if you're overwhelmed, because step 3 is about to be a doozy. If you are overwhelmed, if you need someone to hold your hand and guide you through this process, then what that means is that you need to work with a professional who does this on a day-to-day. Hi, my name is Allison, certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with busy professional women to move them from frustrated with dating to happily married. 'Tis the season. The pressure is going to be on. Grandma's going to be on you. Auntie's going to be on you. Sisters are going to be on you. You're going to see the matching pajamas. You're going to see the engagements. You're going to see all the announcements. And you're going to think to yourself, why am I not that? Why am I not there? You know why? Because you're not changing. You're not changing your methodology. You're not changing your process. You're making excuses and you're not executing. This is what you need to do to win in dating. This is what you need to do, right? Yes, I will be married soon, God willing, and you willing, because you need to put in the work. Find someone, an expert, someone who has expertise, somebody who has testimonials, not someone who has a gift of the gab and speaks well and is engaging, someone who works with people and follow their advice. Do what they tell you to do so you can be where they are or where their clients are. If listening to their free stuff on YouTube at Align with Allison is not enough, then you need to work with them. But you're wasting time, you're wasting effort, you're wasting energy. Not to be shady, you're wasting eggs. Guys, y'all sperm is going bad. You're wasting good sperm. You're wasting, and because you're not taking action. Okay, let me get to it because my phone's about to die, even though it says it's charging. This is a crime. Anyway, step 3, the final step on how to vet men. Okay? Final step on how to vet men. Step on how to vet people. All right? Once you know exactly what you're looking for in the relationship, then you know exactly what you're looking for out of the person. You are now going to create questions so that you can assess whether or not they want what you want and they behave the way that you need. You are going to literally, I don't even have a pen. Get a piece of paper. I got my baby's books here. Brown bear, what do you see? You're going to get a pen and a paper. You're going to create a list of questions. You can read them on the train, read them when you wake up in the morning. I need you to know them eventually. Of how can I assess whether or not this person wants what I want? This goes back to the other commenter's previous comment about, being careful. Yes, you do need to be careful. You're not going to say, do you believe in marriage? Do you want children? Because a lot of guys are going to know that the answer is, yeah, I want marriage. Yeah, I want children. You don't want to make it that obvious, but you do need to ask some questions. What do these questions look like? Pause. Side note. When clients work with me in the Partner You Deserve 6-month coaching program, which all you have to do is DM me the word waitlist to work with me. Let me pin it this time. I give all of my clients all the questions they need to ask. I give all of my clients all the behaviors they need to pay attention to. That's what happens when you work with a coach. They do half the work. Emphasis on half. You still got to show up. This is the brief synopsis, okay? So you need to start asking the questions. What are the questions that you can ask? So I'm going to give you a perfect example. If you desire marriage, you're not going to ask a guy, hey, do you believe in the institution of marriage? Many of them will lie to you and tell you yes, just to get access to you and your vagina. This is what it is. Guys, if you don't like it, talk to your boys about not lying to women. It is what it is. Many of them will lie. You're not going to ask that blatantly. Instead, what you're going to do, especially if you are in my age range, late 30s, 40s, and older, you're going to ask them what has caused them to wait. Obviously, you're not married, I hope, because you're on this dating app. So what has caused you, and I know you're not going to like this question, but it's a good ass question. What's caused you to have to re-enter the dating scene? AKA, why are you single? And I also need you to be prepared with that same answer, by the way. Why are you single? Because it's a legitimate answer. It's a legitimate question. If I'm hiring you for a position, I want to know why you're available. Why are you looking for a job? What was wrong with the last job? You have a right to ask me, why is this position available? Why did the last person leave? We're not going to say it like that because it's rude, but it's the truth. You know, you're back, you're on the dating scene. Like, how long have you been single? What causes you to jump back into the pool is not easy. Oh, you had a such and such, you had an ex-wife, you had a da-da-da. So what made things end with her? Do you see yourself jumping the broom again? Do you see yourself taking that leap of faith, right? Ask questions around why they ain't do it before. Because I want to know what's the difference between before and now, right? Ask them about their parents. Are their parents still with us? Oh, thank God. In New York a couple of years ago, you know, we were losing parents left and right. I'm so thankful that your parents are still with us. Were they together? Are they together? How did it make you feel growing up in a household where your parents were the only couple on the block? Or you were one of many who didn't grow up with the mom, didn't grow up with the dad. Find out about their general opinions around marriage. Send them a meme. Send them a reel about marriage, about whatever's trending right now. What are your thoughts on this? This is crazy. This is crazy means nothing. It has no, this is crazy good, this is crazy bad. Get information on their general thoughts around the institution of marriage. And do it immediately. Immediately. Meaning, first phone call. First date. Why? Because people, both men and women, are more inclined to be honest up front when it's early on in the game. They have less invested. But if I've taken you on 5 or 6 dates and you've met my friends, and by mistake I had to take you with me to pick up my mom from the airport, now you met my mom, and we have so much in common, I've spent money, time, effort, energy, maybe I've slept with you, I'm going to be more inclined to lie because I have more invested, right? If I'm on my first phone call, you are one of many cute women I've spoken to. If you ain't with it, if you're not down, you're not down. If this is our first date and it's a light, easy, cheap $50, $100 date, I'm not invested in lying to you because I don't really care that much. If I've spent hundreds, if I've spent hours, if I've met peoples, I'm going to be more inclined to lie because I have more invested. Do not wait to ask these questions. Do not listen to these creators who have no testimonials, no clients, no evidence, no proof. I have 270. Check my highlights. Check my YouTube. Real human beings, real women, black, white, and different. I'm telling you, do not wait and hold off because you're afraid and you're cowering. Find out from now. Oh, you have a beautiful son. How old is he? Oh, his name is Tommy. He's 7. He plays football. Do you see yourself being a dad again? Oh man, that newborn stage must have been crazy. She's only 2, she's only 3. That newborn stage is like fresh, or toddler or whatever. Could you see yourself going through that newborn stage again? Oh man, you're going to have to potty train again. Man, that must have been insane. Do you see yourself going through that? Or you kind of like one and done? Notice the smile. There's no judgment. If he's one and done, if she's one and done and I'm not, potty done. That's what's done. Potty done. I'm not moving forward, and that's okay. This is why you have to ask early and often. All right, beautiful people, I am going to run. I'm going to try to steal a nap before my little Rogie Bear gets home. This is going to be saved on my page. This is going to be on my YouTube. All of my full-length lives are on my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. Sorry, phone died. If you recognize that you've been doing this over and over and over again, and you have the same results, if you recognize every time you try to start dating again, and then you fall off the bandwagon, and you know that you need support, you know you need guidance, you know you need someone who's going to hold your hand, someone who has a proven track record, I need you to DM me the word waitlist so that you can work with me once I open up my next cohort at the end of this year. There are hundreds of women who thought they could figure it out on their own. They could not, which is okay. They hired help. Hi, I'm Allison. And they were able to get the results. Committed relationships, engaged, married, properties, babies. Why would you be the exception to the rule? All of the information is in the link. Before you type in anything, I love y'all. Do not sign up for the waitlist if you don't read the damn paper first. It's a Google form. The schedule is there. The price is there. Don't take up no spots if you... I'm pregnant, so I get away with saying stuff like... DM me the word waitlist. All the information is there. If it's a good fit for you, sign up. I'm going to call you at the end middle December. We're going to get started in the end of December. I don't want another Christmas passing that you don't have your PJs with the love of your life, not with any old rinky dink. I don't want another New Year's passing that you don't have somebody to kiss at midnight. I don't want another Valentine's Day that you don't have somebody to go to some overpriced dinner. I want you to be partnered with the person you deserve. But that means you have to do something different to get a different result. You've been doing it by yourself all this time. It has not worked. Something needs to change. I am that change. DM me the word waitlist. Click the link in my bio. You'll see waitlist. All the information for the program is there. I will hit you up in December after I have my healthy little baby in a week and a half. Take a little breaky break. I'll hit you up in December. We will get started in December. We will get this done by next December. Or you want to wait till you 43, 37, 44, 58. Never. Which is an option if that's what you want. All right, beautiful people. I'm out of here. I love y'all. This is going to be on my YouTube. Align with Allison. Comment, DM the word waitlist. See y'all there. Bye. Oh, people saying congratulations. Thank you. A week and a half. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. Bye.